Well, hello and welcome to another Cruise News exclusive with me, Keith. And here today on the couch, I have the wonderful Mr. Alex White, who's the head of sales for Princess Cruises in UK and Europe. Alex, good to meet you.
You too. Thank you very much for having me.
Well, I'm pleased. You've got this wonderful job working for Princess. How did you get into the cruise industry?
So I guess relatively speaking, I'm quite new to the industry. So I joined Carnival at the time in 2008, and I came from the IT industry. So I worked for IBM prior to joining the travel industry, and came about through accident really. My friend was working for P&O Cruises at the time and invited me on the Shakedown for Ventura, and I was fortunate enough to go on board and met the sales team for CCS at the time, which was multi-brand sales team for Princess, P&O and Cunard, and learnt of an opportunity there in the sales team, and fancied a change to something I found a bit more exciting than selling IT equipment. It's exciting for some people but not for myself, and really fell in love with the cruise industry and the travel industry and never really looked back. So I've been fortunate to do a number of different roles across a number of the Carnival brands, and I've been with Princess just over 18 months now in the head of sales role. So really came about it by accident, but absolutely love working in the industry and love cruising as well.
You should probably explain to people what Shakedown means, because you're obviously
Absolutely,
referring to the... Well, you explain. What's a Shakedown?
So prior to when a new ship is brought into service, we take staff and their guests on board, and it's an opportunity to test out the ship and the operational side of the ship before it goes into full service. So to ensure that when we put passengers and customers on there, it's operating as they would have expected. So a great way of testing it out, and for the staff and their friends to experience the newest additions to the fleet.
So that's the kind of corporate side of why you do it, but in reality what it is a great big knees up and jolly up, isn't it?
There are some benefits to it, yeah. It is good fun, I'm not going to lie.
And a great introduction to cruising for you.
Absolutely, yeah. So I saw a great ship. Ventura was a great ship, and I haven't looked back since.
Okay, now tell us a little bit about Princess's Itineraries, because I know you win a lot of awards for the variety of places that you go to, but what have you got planned for 2014, 2015?
So this week has been a very big week for us. Our 2015 Mediterranean programme went on sale on the 11th of March, so Tuesday this week. A hugely exciting programme for us. It's an unprecedented year in 2015 for Europe. We have 6 ships sailing in Europe, and so in the Mediterranean and northern Europe as well. And really exciting is that our 2 latest additions to the fleet will be sailing in Europe. So Royal Princess will be sailing from the UK, and Regal Princess will replace the voyages that Royal Princess is currently doing in Russia and Scandinavia for 2015. So a really fantastic opportunity for our customers in the UK to experience the very latest additions to the Princess Cruises fleet, with some other great opportunities with the 4 other ships as well. So we have our new brochure here that has gone out today, hot off the press yesterday, reflecting our new comeback, new branding that we've introduced over the last few months, and is a really fantastic brochure, I think, and really takes through the opportunity that there is in to explore the Mediterranean. It's
a lovely picture, of course, and you featured, I notice, Venice on the front, along with your Which accreditation. Now, there's changes obviously afoot in Venice.
Absolutely.
With the restrictions on tonnage, on the size of ships, I should say, sailing out. Are you still going to be able to operate as normal, kind of giving people that chance of having that beautiful sail out through the Grand Canal and out?
Absolutely. So there's a number of highlights to the Mediterranean programme for 2015, and Venice is one of those absolutely key ones. So Island Princess, one of our smaller ships, around about 700 passengers, originally designed for cruising the Panama Canal, very explorative cruising ship, will come to Europe for the first time and will be sailing out of Venice on our grand Mediterranean voyages. So one of the most popular itineraries that we have in the European programme, so sailing from Venice to Barcelona and Barcelona back to Venice. So a great opportunity for customers with the restrictions to not only still experience cruising from Venice, but Island Princess as a ship has 90% ocean view accommodation, and 700 of those are balconies. So it's a perfect way to explore if you're sailing up the Grand Canal. What better way to do it than making sure that you're either sat out on the balcony or you can get a good view of it. So a really exciting highlight for us is to still be fortunate to offer sailing from Venice, and a great highlight to the programme.